In British Columbia, there is a refuge like no other.
What sort of operation? I think they're crazy.
Run by a family like no other. They raise orphaned bear cubs and give them a second chance.
A second chance at a life in the wild.
It's late spring in British Columbia's Bulkley Valley, and Northern Lights Animal Shelter is crawling with black bears. 8 yearlings and 20 cubs. Far more than they've ever had to deal with this early in the year.
No, it was never a choice that we wanted more bears. They just kind of kept coming.
These young cubs will stay until next spring. But these bigger yearlings, who arrived last year, are now approaching their release time.
Okay, we got greens already in there, right?
Yeah.
Let's take the peanut butter along.
Okay, yeah.
And today, Angelika Langen is about to give them a special treat.
They're gonna love it.
The local health food store has donated tubs of stale-dated organic peanut butter.
Oh, yum. Would you like some? Some of the better morsels we try to hide so that they can search and look for it. That looks pretty good. Okay, Kim, you can open it up. And here they come. He's right into it, look at him.
Some are so excited by the smell of this treat, they don't even know where to begin eating.
I think what I like about black bears the most is their fun-loving side. Like especially with the cubs and the yearlings, they're still at an age where they really like to play. And I love to just see them running and jumping and just obviously having a really good time.
They're learning, they're play fighting, they're teenagers, so they're practicing the skills they're gonna need in the wild.
Watching them puts a smile on my face. Big time.
Tomorrow, Angelika and her husband Peter will be driving 1,500 kilometers to release 2 of their yearlings back into the wild. One is a scruffy runt named Herbert.
Herbert's the scraggy-looking one. He's got funny dreadlocks all down his back. When Herbert first came in, I was his primary carer. So I checked on him 3 times a day. I fed him, I cleaned him. I knew every single thing about that bear. I could see when he grew, I could see when he wasn't feeling well. Every theoretical knowledge of animal rehab says you cannot get attached, but absolutely you get attached to them.
Okay, let's just see what's going on there. Uh-huh. See, they ripped it apart below, right?
Joining Herbert on the release will be Thames, a relative newcomer to the bear den.
He made himself a den in the coolest spot that he could find. Pretty smart.
Thames has dug out his own den.
Right. Thames was not in the group until early this spring, so he's still the shyest. At least we know that he knows how to hibernate. He will get himself a nice den.
Once released, the biggest challenge for all these yearlings will be surviving the summer by avoiding big adult bears.
The time pressure is that we really would like to get them out as soon as possible. This time of year, the big males will be breeding, so they're busy with the females. That gives the young bears a good chance to travel through territories without being attacked. I'm gonna try to get Thames now.
But before Herbert and Thames can be released, they must be caught and sedated.
Up.
So they can be put in the trailer.
Hey! Move up! That! God, is he still agile? Hey! Okay, in.
The shyest of the two, Thames, is first to be sedated.
There we go.
To keep track of them, each will be tattooed using this plier-shaped tool.
You're gonna puncture little holes in their lip, and then they have a little tattoo in there.
If you feel this, you don't want to change. Okay.
He doesn't feel a thing.
God, look at this. He's got 2 loads in him.
But Herbert seems almost immune to the tranquilizer.
He doesn't respond very good to tranquilizer. We had already problems with him when he was a cub, and now he doesn't want to go down again either.
If he doesn't go down now, they won't be able to set him free.
Get out!
Angelika and Kim have been trying to tranquilize feisty little Herbert to get him to the transport barrel. He's already had 2 doses and is still on the run.
I want to top him up one more time. Hey! Watch him, don't let him out. No. Up. Get up. He outsmarted you. I just want to get a good shot at him. Okay, let him come down.
Finally, the tranquilizer appears to be kicking in.
How is he? He out? This is not something to take lightly, especially with the big ones.
Still awake?
Think I can try a tattoo?
Yeah. He's got 2.5 doses. He should be out. We're hoping that he's out. We'll find out in a minute. Okay, you ready? He's out. Yeah. He is tattooed. We're gonna have to work really fast on him, because potentially he's gonna wake up really quick too.
Angelika decides to remove Herbert's distinctive dreads, which are actually the shaggy remains of his first cub coat.
The problem is when they are matted like this, they can easily get heat sores. If we take it out a little bit, then they're less likely to have issues.
Kim monitors Herbert closely.
If they start to wake up, you can see the blinking of the eye gets more frequent. If you're not on the ball and you don't see the signs, they can hurt you.
And Herbert is starting to blink.
All right, in he goes. Okay, he's all ready.
And not a minute too soon. For the next 2 days, he'll be sharing the barrel with Thames.
Looks like they are relaxed. I can see in what mood the bears are. I can listen into their brain.
I love grapes. They're gonna be happy.
Angelika and Peter feed the bears in preparation for their 1,500-kilometer journey. Peter will drive the first leg, while Angelika navigates.
When my parents are away, there's usually lots going on. It's kind of Murphy's Law. Likely, everything's gonna go haywire here. Those animals need 24-hour care, 7 days a week.
There's always more animals that's standing there like, hello, I want food and I need to be clean.
The cubs are fed and their pen cleaned 3 times a day. A critical time for the volunteers to observe how the cubs are interacting with one another.
It's really funny that you can see the characters. Some of them just blend in.
But a couple of recent arrivals from the town of Quesnel are determined to avoid the others.
The 2 Quesnel bears, they're really scared still. They don't mix in with the rest.
They're even too terrified to come down during feeding.
We're feeding enough now that the other ones leave leftovers. We're keeping a close eye on them and make sure that they get food and water, that they're not getting dehydrated. They're stressed, but they need to learn to cope with that too. When they get a little bit hungry, then they get braver. When they come down, and then they can eat.
Take your time.
Yes, I will take my time.
On the road to southeast British Columbia, it's now Angelika's turn at the wheel.
Pain in the butt.
With any luck, Peter and Angelika's bear release will be less painful than the drive. Angelika and Peter Langen are on a 1,500-kilometer release mission to the southeast corner of British Columbia. It's a huge distance for the bears in the barrel, so Angelika's keeping them topped up with their favorite treats, dandelions. Back at Northern Lights,
Hi, bud.
Kim and Amy are preparing for a much smaller release with a pair of juvenile squirrels
There you go.
that they've been raising for the past 6 weeks.
Oh, shoot.
But these squirrels have their own plan.
Do you see him? Come on. Jeez. Where did he go? You're better. Quick, 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 quick. Catch and release. Oh, I'm gonna cry.
Stop laughing at me. I'm being outsmarted by a squirrel.
Okay.
We got one?
Yeah. Boop, boop, boop. Come on, dude. Okay, that's one. Yeah? Nice job.
I hear that. Come on. Got it. I know.
Okay. I'll just grab another box.
Because I don't want to open this one and then the other one goes out again.
It's okay, buddy. I know. I'm sorry. There you go.
Finally, time to find an outdoor place to release them.
Let's get these guys back in.
Yeah.
After trying so hard to avoid capture,
That's the way. Out we go.
the squirrels are a little reluctant to be released.
Follow your brother.
Oh, yeah. Squirrels are tough little creatures. We know they're going to be okay. Okay. Bye, squirrels. Have a good life.
Okay,
After 17 hours of driving,
I can't see.
Angelika and Peter stop for the night.
Peter, ich kann nicht sehen. Du musst mich schon guiden. Okay, am I good? We're done? I hate bear traps. Just 2 bags of apples. Awesome. You're Herbert. Of course, you're right away in the food.
I can't quit smiling.
No.
8 months ago, Colleen Bailey helped rescue Herbert and Thames. Now, she's offering her family's backyard to park the bears overnight.
That should do it, Peter.
Yeah.
Every time I see them, Angelika, they make me tear up. 'Cause last time I saw them, they weren't in such good shape. Angelika's a miracle worker. All the crew at Northern Lights is.
Early the next morning, they head up a Forest Service road.
Shaking them up a little bit so that they really don't want to come back anymore.
The yearlings Thames and Herbert are approaching their birthplace in the backwoods of southeastern British Columbia.
I love the release site. Both genetically and number-wise, it's really important that they come back in this area.
Black bear genetics vary slightly by region, so bringing Thames and Herbert back to their home territory preserves the local gene pool.
It's quite remote and away from any human activity, and excellent food sources for the bears, so that's really good.
After 2 days' travel, they finally arrive at the release site. Colleen Bailey is here as an observer.
I'm so grateful for the opportunity to participate in their release.
What I'm looking forward to? Seeing them sniff the air and realize that they're free.
Ready to go.
It's a big moment. Angelika and Peter rescued orphaned cubs, Herbert and Thames, last fall. Now they're releasing them back into the wild. Peter mans the hatch, while Angelika records the release.
Tell me when they're coming forward, Peter, okay?
Yep.
Okay.
Herbert and Thames appear to be stalling.
Coming.
Thames is first out.
Oh my God.
He starts cautiously. But then he's away. Herbert is even more hesitant about his new surroundings. He sniffs the air to get his bearings, and then is off.
When the bears run, that was the greatest feeling I could have. Because in the end, you're always happy when they are gone.
It's just such a joyful experience to know that these little cubs have a fresh chance at life in the wild.
Herbert has climbed high, and Angelika tries to get one last picture.
Keeps on looking down and huffing at us. Oh, he's warning. He's saying, go away, leave me alone. Way up high in the tree. All good bear behavior. Happy mama bear. We put a lot of our life on the line to keep these animals alive. So letting them go is a reward. It's something, you know, that kind of makes it all worthwhile. Oh, I think I'll leave him alone now. I bothered him enough. Just knowing that we were able to give them that chance, I'm happy, yes.